I want to first start with thanking BRICS and the CCIWE, the Women's Empowerment Cell, that has been so generous in acknowledging the work that I've done. But also, I'm very excited to read the book that they've put together that celebrates the extraordinary work being done by women globally. Um, with International Women's Day coming up, I think there are a few things that every woman everywhere needs to recognize. One, that every woman has the right to achieve the full potential of her being, and that nothing in the world should ever stop her. And women supporting women can truly advance this work and make this reality possible. And I also feel that it's important. I heard Meryl Streep speak something very interesting. She said, in a world that has been designed by men, women start speaking men. And it's important, therefore, I feel, that women need to discover and celebrate their own unique strengths and recognize how a vast majority of what they do and they choose to do comes from a place of love. And that needs to emanate and flow into everything that we do. And I say this especially as an advocate for women and children. The planet that we are living in right now, the times of crisis that we're living through, the crisis not just caused by human conflict, but the crisis of climate, the crisis of pollution, the crisis of biodiversity loss, all of this can be tackled and will be tackled if women start advancing their work and start collaborating with each other and ensure they find a seat at the table. I think it's organizations like BRICS and many others that are going to advance women's participation and hopefully advance women's rights. But I think it's very, very important for us to recognize that women and children will continue to be most affected by climate change and pollution, not just as primary caregivers and nurturers, but as workers. Because when you think about heat waves and you think about women who are performing daily wage work with their little babies in that extreme heat, the consequences of that are huge, are significant. I'm just trying to paint one simple image for you so that you understand what I'm saying. But so for every woman who has to walk hundreds of miles or over 50 miles to collect water, for every woman who is working in agriculture, for every woman who's a daily wage worker and a mother, I think it's so important for us, those who are empowered, to fight and ensure we can collectively bring the change that our world so desperately needs.